All right, we are live. Guys, give me 1 second. This is Philip Lopez with nichesbecrazy.com. Can y'all hear everything okay, guys? Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know. Okay, looks like it's okay. Anyways, so guys, what's it called? Just doing a little interview with my buddy Mark Laxton. Originally, I thought he was from Australia, but he's actually a British guy. Yeah, he came out with a pretty cool little product called K-Funnel Formula. It's all about basically how to make Amazon your bitch, so you can make it, so you can drive traffic anywhere you want, you know. And we were talking about that, how there's a lot of there's a little bit of versatility with this, right, Mark? That you don't have to just stick with one thing, like just doing Kindle books or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think with that as well is basically it's very easy to, and I know when I first got chatting with you, and it's it's, when you first think about Kindle books, you think it's going to be like that involves a lot of work, a lot of time, and I'm just going to be making a little bit of money from Kindle books. Now that's what I thought when I first got started, and I was making some good money just from Kindle books alone. But obviously, as time goes on, and I've learned so much more, then there's way more to it, and this is more using Amazon to drive massive amounts of traffic, but also you've got to bear in mind that traffic is buyers. People on Amazon are buyers. They're not just going on there to download like a free ebook or whatever. So they're proven buyers, and obviously then you can set it up so you can build your email list fast, of proven buyers, so you can connect with them obviously anytime and stuff. And then also then in the trading, obviously it goes through to not only making money from selling your books, but also making a way more money from obviously affiliate marketing and all kinds of other stuff, whether you've got your own product or business or whatever. So there's you can look at Amazon and Kindle as just one thing, or if you sort of open it up, know what's going on, there's actually way more to it as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man, because a lot of times you can get kind of one-sided with things. I know that myself, man. You think, oh, that might draw you away from something. But I think the important thing with this, from what we talked about, is the fact that you can start building up a following. That might be, that mostly it's going to be an email list, right? So that's the important part.
The thing is as well, an easy way to kind of think of it, and the way I sort of look at it, is if you think about people who, like authors, they've got plenty of books. You walk into a bookstore, there's thousands of books there. Now, those people selling those books have got no idea who's buying their books. And that's the same with books on Amazon, whether they're hardback books, paperback or Kindle. They don't know, they've got no idea who's buying their books because they're not doing things that they can quite easily do to connect with their readers, and obviously they'll follow up. And if you've got a book selling hundreds or thousands of copies a month, if you can connect with your readers, next time you got a book, you press one, you send one email to all your readers that like your books, and you're instantly getting a massive amount of sales and reviews just from that book straight away.
That makes a lot of sense, man. When you said, it's funny how something will hit you there, like you said about basically, you can sell a bunch of books, but you're unless you're getting people on some kind of email list, maybe a Facebook group or somewhere where you can talk to them again, then that's a one-time buyer, So I thought that was a really cool aspect to it, man. So with that being said, man, let's talk about like just a little bit about your history, where you're from, what got you into this whole thing, a little bit more about what you got going on before you did this whole internet marketing thing, Well,
I think when I've got no technical background whatsoever. I was in the armed forces, and I've been a firefighter for around 17 years. So, when people say, and I find it quite frustrating when you're sort of talking about things with people, I'm not very techie, or I can't do that, and straight away they dismiss it. But you don't have to be technical. Things come through, with everything. You learn as you go along, and obviously as you do more, you learn more, and you learn different ways of doing things. But I actually got started. There's a guy that was in the fire service. He was an officer in the fire service, and at the time we was going through so many changes in the fire service. Not very good changes, basically. Pension and everything like that, all future plans has been completely messed up. And I got to a point where you think, well, everything's changed. Everything I was planning, the money and all that kind of stuff, the security's completely changed. Now I could either sit around and whinge and moan like a lot of people do, or I can actually do something now and try and do something about it to change my future rather than relying on someone else, So, I was looking at different ways, and this guy in the fire service who was an officer, he actually mentioned to me about books, about writing books. So he handed me a box set with three discs in it, I ran through that straight away. I was thinking, well, this is obviously something that might help my, situation I'm in. Ran through it all, just got on with it. And the first book I wrote was How to Be a Sniper, because I was a sniper in the army. And I had no idea what I was doing at the time. Second book, I actually thought, now let's write a book about something that people actually, are buying. So I did a diet book. Now I'm 6'9" and about 22 stone, 300 pounds, something like that. So I'm not the smallest bloke in the world. But I just looked at what was selling, did a book, and I was selling about 400 or 500 copies a month.
That's awesome, man. I just realized I wasn't sharing the screen right now, so I just put it on there, man. So, but that's okay, man.
So literally, as soon as I did that, I started making some really good money, and it was passive income. That was my first experience of passive income. So you get into a point where you're going down to leave the house, and you've got a check on the front door. That's kind of got me hooked into this whole internet marketing thing, because I thought if I can make money passively, I've got more time and more freedom then to go and enjoy it. Unlike having to work extra, like most guys were taking on extra jobs like window cleaning and gardening and all that kind of stuff.
I hear you, man. And I've got a couple of things like that set up myself, and I'm not a firefighter or anything like that, but I have worked manual labor, and I can tell you, man, there's nothing better than doing the work once and then getting I didn't have to do any additional work for that. That's crazy to me, man. So anytime that happens, it's a beautiful thing, man. So that's really cool, man. So, like you said, I remember seeing something about that, or you're saying something about that you're getting sales like consistently with your Amazon. Is it through Kindle? Is that mostly what you're doing?
Well, yeah. When I first started doing the Kindle books, I was making, like you say, even just one book alone was like 400 or 500 copies. And at one point, and bearing in mind that's when I didn't really know what I was doing, so I wasn't doing what I'm actually teaching how to do now. But in one of them, within a short space of time, I had an email list of about just over 37,000.
Oh my God! Okay, that's quite a bit.
But I had no idea what I was doing really. I didn't know the power of having an email list that big. I had no autoresponders set up and all that kind of stuff. So I had no email sequences going out and stuff. So it kind of, now I look back and think, shit, I really made a mess of that one. I could have been really sort of using that. But obviously now I know that, and that's what I'm trying to teach other people how to do, so they don't end up making that kind of mistake. And not only that, they don't just start making sales just from their books.
Yeah.
They start making sales way more, in terms of affiliate marketing and all that kind of stuff, growing their business and that kind of thing as well. Because the way you kind of look at it is, the way I look at it, really, you think about a Kindle book, and you don't even have to write the book yourself. You can get a book. I did a book actually, a 20-page PDF telling how to write a book in a day, and it's just a little simple system that I use, and I actually used that myself. And within the same day, I wrote a book. Within the same day, wrote the book, published it, and had it ranked on the first page of Amazon within 8 hours. So obviously that's now building my list as well. So that's another thing that's out there, building my list, and obviously making sales in the background as well.
And that's crazy. Go ahead.
But there's like I say, there's so much to it. But because I went on from doing the Kindle books, and I think if I'm going to do something, I'm going to learn how to do everything myself, rather than I don't want to keep outsourcing stuff and everything, because I think if you learn how to do something, you can then obviously do that again and again and again. There's no point in outsourcing it all the time, because you're just going to continuously keep paying other people to do it for you.
That makes sense, man, and it'll increase your bottom line in the long run. You don't have to rely on so many people as well, man. Because I know a lot of times I think to myself, I want to go outsource this and that, but maybe at a point you might want to do that with certain things, but But what's it called? But there's nothing wrong with learning the process yourself. That way, if you ever do actually do that, or get to a point where you're making enough to actually outsource it without having to worry about cutting your bottom line, then you know exactly what's up. If people are BSing you or something like that. But if you can do it all yourself,
you can spend money on you can obviously spend money on outsourcing stuff and then actually get crap results. You end up getting some stuff back and think, well, this is not exactly what I'm after, so you end up doing it again and again. Whereas if you know how to do it yourself, you just get on with it and do it, and it's quick and easy to do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. Yeah, okay, man. Well, I remember we talked about maybe kind of showing people what exactly this is. So, do you want to maybe just show people exactly what K-Funnel formula is all about?
Sure. Well, what I've done is I'll share my screen with you. So if we take a look, so can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So what I've done is I've set up this. Originally, I've set up a book, a 20-page book, like I say, that teaches you how to write a book in a day. So people can go straight to that and download that. And if they then, obviously, they can come to this page and they can check out this. This is the front end page, really. But this is, this is the actual product. Is this whole mind map? So the product itself includes about a half an hour video, literally walking through the whole process of what you need to do, right from why you need to be thinking about publishing on using Kindle books to drive traffic, and also all the research and everything like that to get set up. And that's only like $7. I've got some good reviews that people have gone through this already, and that's $7. So with this information, if you know what you're doing, then with this information you could literally kind of go ahead and do this. But what I've also done is I'll just show you actually what you get. So this is the actual page that you would get. So this is for the $7. So you've got the video there. It's about half an hour, like I say. You've got a downloadable book, which is the writing, ultimate book writing formula. So it teaches you how to write a book within a day. And you've got these other sort of, this is how you need to go, where you need to go to actually get your book. Because what I like to do is actually provide links. If I'm teaching something, it's a lot of people will watch a video and then they'll get right to the end of it, and then they might have to go back through it again to actually sort of take action. And I like to actually help people take action, while they're going through it, so that by the time you've gone through it, you've actually got somewhere and you've made progress. So you've got these few links here. You've got downloadable mind map, downloadable book, MP3, and that kind of stuff.
Hey,
so that's, Mark, like I say, that's the overall kind of process.
Hey, Mark, real quick, I had Mark Pereira ask, and I'm going to clarify this for everybody, real quick, about the PDF that's included in there. Now, guys, I'm going to leave two links. One of them is going to be to Mark's product. The other one is going to be to a free PDF. So you can just kind of check out what Mark's talking about. You can actually get that for free, So I just wanted to tell you about that, or bring that out in the open. Yeah,
I'll send you the link for that to grab the free PDF. Straight away. I think I sent it to you personally.
I have it.
So you can literally just send that out to people.
Cool. At the end of this interview, I'm going to include the two links, just one to the product and one to the free ebook, just so people don't have to buy the product. Of course, that's a better version of everything. But I just want to let them know about the free ebook. Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, the way to look at it as well is, bearing in mind this is obviously in terms of Kindle, but when you think about creating a lead magnet, it's the same thing. If you want to create a lead magnet, a really decent lead magnet that's got some great content in there, and you're not too sure about how to sort of plan it out and how to write it and get it done quickly, then that'll also help you do lead magnets as well. So it's not just about writing Kindle books. So with this, like I say, it explains the whole process, and you could, even with that alone, you could go and do that kind of thing. And if we look at this is actually the main members area. So there's around 20 videos in here, and if you just click on the video, it'll just open up.
Guys, you're here.
Okay, so each video is like that. And what I've done is literally covered everything that you need to, right from actually setting up your account. And where most people will say, okay, you need to just kind of go to this page and follow the instructions, I've gone through absolutely everything, every single step that you need to take.
I see. And just to make it clear, this is. Oops. Sorry about that. This is the actual the upsell. Right now it only has one upsell, guys, and like Mark said, it's only going to be $34 for that upsell. It looks pretty awesome, and I told him I'm going to pick it up myself, guys. Honestly, what I'm going to let people know, what tripped me up is this right here. I didn't know the technical details, right, Mark? And it's cool that you laid that out here.
Because I think one of the things as well that you mentioned, and I know exactly what this is like. One of the things with publishing on Kindle is that when you're creating a book for Kindle, then you need to format the content so that it displays really nicely in the Kindle on a Kindle device. But that can obviously take time, and I've done that for people. People have paid me to format their books. But what I've done in the download section, I've actually added a template. So this template is a ready-made, a ready formatted book that you can literally just copy and paste your content into. Just change the title, change obviously the author's name, and then you've got a ready formatted Kindle book that you can upload to Amazon.
That's great. That's what got me, man, is the formatting. I quit as soon as the formatting. I couldn't get it right. I quit. So
yeah, I know, yeah, it can take time, and like I say, and the thing is as well, some people that do charge for it, they can charge quite a lot of money, and they can also. I've seen a lot of stuff out there. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of stuff out there that talks about formatting Kindle books and converting them and all that kind of stuff, and it just sounds really complicated. It's not complicated at all. You know, if you've got Word, Microsoft Word or Pages, you can write your content in a Word document and upload it. That's as simple as that. You know, there's obviously certain things that you do to format it, and I'll cover all that in the members area as well. So I'll cover literally absolutely everything. But the main thing as well, obviously, with this is a completely different to most Kindle publishing courses, because the whole point of this is to build your list of readers. Like I say, they're proven buyers. You know, they're buying your books. So you're building your list, and obviously also you're then catching their email address, and obviously whether you're promoting your own product, you know, related to obviously whatever book you're writing, or even finding an affiliate product and leading them through to that. So one of the books I've got is 99 cents, and that'll go through. I'll catch the lead, and I'll get £112 for someone buying a related product.
That's pretty dang awesome. From $1 to £112. I'm not sure how much that is in dollars, but I know it's more.
For people that are not too sure, even just Kindle. So even just Kindle books alone, you know, some people are making, and I'll go through this. I'll use a Kindle calculator and show how much you could be making per month just from your book sales alone. So some people are making literally like 10,000. I think if you get ranked within top 500, you're making like 63 grand a month. So just from book sales alone, you've got a nice passive income coming in. But a lot of people, and I cover this in one of the videos, most people on Amazon producing books and publishing books are missing out on a massive, huge opportunity. One, to build their list, and two, to build a massive income apart from just their book sales. So, like I say, there's not many people, if any. I don't think I've seen any people sort of teaching this kind of thing. But I know it works. You know, I've used it, and that's why I wanted to do a product on something that actually does work, because there's a lot of crap out there, to be honest, at the moment.
No.
It's not just the training in everything, but it's also, you know, even people who are not too sure about set up an opt-in page. You know, I teach how to set up an opt-in page, how to set up your autoresponder. You know, how to find affiliate products to promote the whole thing.
All right. Well.
Also, in terms of your book covers and things as well, you know, you can create book covers yourself very easily, very quickly. And I've also created, anyone with like Photoshop, I've actually included downloadable templates, Photoshop templates that they can use to edit and then create some really nice book covers as well.
Oh, that's excellent. And that's actually one thing I was going to tell you. We talked about earlier is even if you don't have Photoshop, guys. Mark, we talked about something about using Canva, right?
Yeah. The another product I did, like I say, basically, I know we went from like how I kind of got started, but I've spent a lot of time helping other people create their own products, and whether they're creating membership sites, funnels. You know, I've used a lot of different platforms: ClickFunnels, OptimizePress, Teachable, all these different places that you can build your membership area and products and funnels and everything. I've used all that, so I've helped other people create their own stuff. But I thought maybe it's about time I actually started creating my own stuff and actually teaching stuff that I know. So this is the second one I've done. The first one I did, and this took me probably 4 or 5 weeks to get everything done. The other thing I did, one of the first products, in fact the first product I did was this on Udemy. And this is teaching how to use Canva. Now Canva's fantastic, and you can use this for your book covers very easily as well. So if anyone's not seen Canva, it's free to use. The only time you pay is $1 for like an image you might want to download. But even in Canva, you can create your lead magnets, really nice lead magnets, actual pages inside book covers and everything. But you could also use this as well, obviously, for your book covers, your Kindle covers, and obviously promotional posts and things like that to get people to your to books or affiliate, products and everything like that. So it's pretty much everything. So I created a course on that, and that's at the moment it's showing for £200, and it's 4.9. Ratings. I'm getting some 5-star ratings off pretty much everybody. I think one person gave me 4.5 stars. And so what I'll do is I'll include that at a discount within the training as well. So within this membership area, then I'd also include that as well. So if you wanted to use Canva, you can grab that for, I don't know, £10 or whatever. So I'll include that all within this membership area as well.
That's excellent, cool, man. And you know what? I actually started off on Canva. Now I have man, you can buy all these things. You know, I have Usign, I have eCover Authority, but really with Canva, you can do a lot. Like you can really do a lot.
Yeah.
It's incredible that it's still free and that they have like templates, like you said, that you can buy for $1 or whatever. So
well, that's the thing as well. When you, like I say, with people that say they're not technical, it's literally just drag and drop. You know, if it's got text on the ready-made template, look really nice, and there's tons of them. So you can just change it, change it however you want.
Yeah.
But in terms of like book covers, you can create the book covers really nicely. And like I say, in terms of lead magnets, you've got pages that I know through experience, and I've seen a lot of people doing lead magnets with Word document. So they've got all their text, and then they want to insert an image, and it's kind of like, it's not right, it doesn't look right, it doesn't look very nice, it's nicely placed, it's got no border or anything like that. Whereas you literally just drag an image in. You can upload your own, or you can find one. Just drag it in, and it just places it really, really nicely. Oh,
that's cool. That's really cool, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's excellent, man. And at first I wasn't sure if this was going to be something for me, but like I really like the idea that you can. Well, you said you put something up and you got it ranked within the first 8 hours with with your your
and you've got to optimize stuff as well. You can't just if you just publish a book on Kindle and just leave it and don't really do it properly, then it's probably just going to get lost or whatever. But if you create a nice book cover, you optimize it how you're supposed to, which is obviously what I include as well, how to optimize it, how to get it on the first page. Then you're going to be catching people's attention straight away. You're going to be selling more. You're going to get some good reviews, and obviously then you're going to be building your list and obviously making sales on the back end as well.
No, that's excellent, man. And another thing I thought about here, man, is okay. So like I'm in the affiliate or the internet/affiliate marketing niche. I guess you would just say internet marketing niche. I think this is a good way to kind of tap into something where people aren't this. Like hit with offers all the time. Not to say that you're supposed to do that, but it's kind of a different crowd from the internet marketing that's buying up Warrior Plus, JV2 stuff all the time, right? So I think
exactly. But as well as that, you've got to think as well that when you've got a book on Amazon, so say for example you've got a book on Amazon. People always say like when they struggle to think of a niche, they think of dog training. So let's say you've got a book on dog training. You publish that on Amazon. Then Amazon, first of all, you're going to be getting free traffic, and Amazon then promote for you, because other people who've bought dog training books, Amazon email them and say, look, you bought a book on this, these are other books that you might be interested in. So you're then getting Amazon to promote for you as well.
That's pretty cool.
Instead of paying ads and all that kind of stuff.